The deeper you go, the less the rules of the surface apply. Down here, light doesn't fade gently, it vanishes. Pressure doesn't increase gradually, it crushes. And time itself seems to slow, as if the ocean is daring life to continue at all. Yet something does. Creatures move in the darkness, shapes that look unfinished, distorted, almost wrong. Not because nature failed, but because nature adapted in ways we're still trying to understand. Welcome to the deep ocean, a place that doesn't just change life, it reshapes it.
At just a few hundred meters below the surface, sunlight dies. This region, called the twilight zone, isn't fully dark, but it's dim enough to change everything. Here, eyes grow larger, mouths stretch wider, bodies become thin, almost fragile. Take a fish you'd recognize near the surface. Now imagine feeding becomes rare, energy becomes precious. Every meal might be your last. So evolution makes a ruthless choice. Creatures develop oversized jaws, not for strength, but for opportunity. Some can swallow prey larger than themselves, not because they're aggressive, but because in this world, hesitation means starvation. Scientists still don't know how many species live here. New ones are discovered almost every year. And this raises a larger question. How many forms of life have adapted perfectly to the dark without us ever knowing they exist? Go deeper. 1,000 meters down, the pressure is like having a car stacked on every square inch of your body. Bones should shatter, organs should collapse, but deep-sea creatures don't resist pressure. They embrace it. Their bodies soften, skeletons become flexible. Some don't even have air-filled spaces at all. To us, they look melted, misshapen, almost monstrous. But here's the truth, they're not deformed. They're perfectly designed for a world that would destroy us instantly. Scientists still don't fully understand how cells survive these forces without breaking apart. What we've discovered only deepens the mystery, because when these creatures are brought to the surface, many don't survive. Their bodies are too perfectly adapted to ever return. Deeper still, and food nearly disappears. No plants grow here. No sunlight means no photosynthesis. Everything that lives below depends on what falls from above. Dead plankton, waste, drifting remains. It's called marine snow, and it's never enough. So evolution takes another dark turn. Some creatures slow their metabolism to a near standstill. Others grow enormous mouths and needle-like teeth, not for violence, but efficiency. The Gulper eel's mouth opens wider than its body. The anglerfish carries its own glowing lure, a light powered by living bacteria. This light isn't beauty, it's bait. Scientists still don't fully know how these glowing partnerships evolved, or how many species rely on light we can't even see. Which raises an unsettling thought. How many signals are flashing in the dark right now, completely invisible to us? At the deepest zones, life becomes unfamiliar. Some creatures lose symmetry, others lose eyes entirely. Skin becomes transparent, muscles thin, movement slows to ghost-like drifting. These animals don't chase, they wait, they conserve, they endure. Here, evolution isn't about dominance, it's about survival at the edge of possibility. Scientists debate whether some deep-sea species evolve more slowly, or whether extreme conditions force faster, stranger changes. The truth is, we don't yet know, because less than 5% of the deep ocean has ever been explored, and that may be the most unsettling part of all. The deep ocean isn't a distant planet, it's right here, beneath us, covering most of our world. A place where normal creatures become unrecognizable, not through horror, but through adaptation. Where monsters are simply life pushed to its limits. And the deeper we look, the more we realize how little we understand. What else is down there, waiting in the pressure, the darkness, the silence? What we've discovered doesn't give us answers. It reminds us how small we are, and how